Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing water pump on an Acura Tsx full cylinder 2.4. Kind of started the process already, but here we go. So first we got to remove the serpentine belt, which is the tensioner right there. It's a 14. You take the tension off, you take the belt off, and we got the power steering pump. Power steering pump, it has a 12 here. Let's see, yeah, 12 right there, and a 12 right over here. Then it has two 10s right here. That's for the high pressure hose that goes to the rack. We're gonna remove that, and then we're gonna just try to throw it aside if we can. If not, we're gonna have to remove it over here from the reservoir. So we can take the pump itself out, and then we gotta take, I want to say, the tensioner, and maybe we gotta take the alternator out just to make room. But we'll see once we start getting down there what we can do. So yeah, let me remove this stuff and get it out of the way so we can keep on going down. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so basically we took the tensioner off, and that's the water pump right there. So let me show you the tensioner. You can see that 3 bolts right there, 3 holes. This is the center of the tensioner, and those 2 on the side. I want to show you the tensioner now. So if you look at it, center, one behind it, and one in front. They're all 12 minimum. So you get that out of the way, and then you kind of have a view of the water pump. So let's see if I can hold this aside so it doesn't keep on bothering me, and we can get that out of the way. Be right back. Alright guys, so water pump is out of the way. So you can see, I'm probably gonna fix this oil leak right here just because I'm here. Let me see. Here's the water pump. You gotta get to a few bolts, about 3 of them. So you gotta use the holes on the pulley, and you can get through them through the tire side, all 3 of them. But you first gotta break them loose before you use any extension or swivel, because if not, you're gonna spin the head. So what I did was, I got the small one and number 10 standard, so I could break them loose, and only a straight, just like this. So break them loose. Then on the last one on the bottom, you can just use a straight setup like that. But on the other ones, you gotta use a shorty with a swivel and a straight. And you know, that way you can pull them out, and I use the drill to be able to get them all out after I've broken loose. So now they're all broken loose, everything is out of the way. Now you start putting everything back together the way it was. So first we gotta clean up the edge there real quick, so we can kind of prep it for the new gasket. And then I'm gonna remove this guy here so I could reseal that if possible. That way it doesn't leak through air no more. But yeah, let me get that done real quick. Alright guys, so the water pump is in place. The pulley on this one doesn't allow you to have the socket straight on, so they go in a little bit at an angle. So take your time so that you don't strip the heads and you don't have issues going and tying it down. So I already tied it down, and I already fixed this right here. So now I gotta put the serpentine belt, throw it on this side so I can put the tensioner, and then the power steering. So got the belt here, so let me try to route it the way that it's supposed to go, just to have it kind of mock up and in position to just be put on. Okay, so let me do that real quick. Alright guys, so now I kind of have the belt in the diagram where I already put the tensioner. You got the belt in there on the crank. And then this side goes straight back out, and then on this side the compressor loops around the water pump alternator, and then it's going to loop under the tensioner and then power steering. So let me get the power steering hooked up so we can put the belt, the hose, and then we should be able to start it up, let it idle, and put some coolant. Alright, let me get to it. Alright guys, so here's the car running. Before it used to make a squealing noise. And I also fixed up. I also fixed the terminals. Here's a quick easy way to fix the terminal. Okay. Let me see if you spot it. Yes, you can fix the terminals as simple as 2 pennies. You bend them a little bit, you put it in place, and that's it. And essentially this happens because people, they crank down on the bolt, and what it does is start spinning the terminal. Or if you get a battery that has a terminal that it's too small, you don't want to crank down on the terminal itself, so you put a spacer. And those that sell in Advanced Auto Parts, the little caps that you put on top of the terminals itself, I mean, they work, but they're really garbage in my opinion. The penny works a lot better. And all you have to do is just a simple twist. Nothing else. Simple twist and you're good to go. So yeah. This job is a success. Now we gotta move on to the next one. Alright guys, as always, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.